I gave a talk at a school in Manchester. Somebody asked me, why did you quit your job? And I get asked this question a lot. And like one of the kids asked me that. And I was like, well, I quit my job because I was betting on like the collapse of society and the collapse of living standards. And I don't want that to happen. So I thought I should try and stop that. And then the next question was, but weren't you making a lot of money? And it's like, well, yeah, I was, But, other things are important as well. And then the next question again, and I found this really interesting, was the third kid asked, why did you quit your job? And it was like, oh my God, But then I would have been the same. It's this trained like robotization. This idea that like to be anything other than just like a ruthless accumulator of money is insane. I honestly think it has become almost a spiritual belief for a lot of young people in this country and across the world, especially in, US, England, like English speaking countries. Your religious job in society is to make as much money as you can. I just thought I think it's so fascinating. You see all these really smart people just betting on terrible things, and they're not necessarily evil people. Some of them are not very nice people, it's clear in the book, but it's been trained away. The empathic question is just never gets asked.
I think in the mentality of the era that we live in, which is, you hear a lot of these phrases around capitalism, it's a dog-eat-dog world. And it's so not a dog-eat-dog world. If it was a dog-eat-dog world, all the dogs would eat each other and then we'd end up with one massive dog. Like, that's not the way that dogs work.
Yeah.
Dogs work together. They work in packs.
I think one of the reasons why when I tried to quit banking, everybody lost their shit, was because they do need to tell themselves a story about why the world is going to shit and they're not doing anything. And the story they tell themselves often is there's no alternative. You can't walk away from it. You can't do anything. There's no point. Like, it's ridiculous. And I think when they saw me like, you know what, I'm going to go and I'm going to try and stop that shit thing. I think it drove them mad, because I think they all, in their heart of hearts, there is that, that 7-year-old boy that says, no, but like if something bad's happening, you should try and stop it. And they've had to kind of kill that voice within them, and to see, and they've told themselves it's childish. You know what I mean? So to see a fully grown adult go and do it, I think when they see somebody like beat them at their game, and then sort of saying, but you know what? Actually, the most important thing is the thing which any of them could do. Any of them could leave at any point. They've got enough money. I think it just drives them crazy, really. I'm just interested in the way that people sort of justify to themselves, like, no, we can't do it. We can't do it.